I say yo, welcome to the BBW show. You feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. The topic for today is NBA basketball. Yes, this is the final week for NBA Power Rankings. I've been doing Power Rankings every single week from October until now. You feel me? This is what, week 25, 26, the final week for Power Rankings. And I probably got to say this has been the best NBA season of all time, honestly. This NBA season has had everything. We've had monster trades. We've had monster games. We've had 270-point games. We've had great moments. It's like, bro, it's been one of the greatest NBA seasons of all time to me, honestly. Now we're about to get ready for the playoffs. I'm going to be live almost every day for the playoffs. Make sure you turn on the bell for notifications. Power Rankings Week 26. Number 1, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks. Honestly, the Milwaukee Bucks. I started my first Power Rankings for this season with the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis went on his world tour going crazy. They started the season like 16-0, 14-0 or something. You feel me? Going crazy this year. The Bucks is probably the best team in basketball right now. They got Giannis, the best player in the world. They got Jrue Holiday, probably the best two-way player in the game. Chris Middleton is nice. Still got a great bench. Still got Brook Lopez. Like, bro, Milwaukee might be the biggest problem in the whole NBA right now. Honestly, I think they're like the best team in the entire NBA. There is nothing that they don't got. They have literally everything it takes to win a championship, and they just won a championship a few years ago. So Milwaukee is number 1. Last week they beat the Bulls, they beat the Wizards, they beat the Pacers, beat the 76ers, but they lost to Boston, you feel me? That was a crazy game when they lost to Boston. That was a blowout too. Very surprising. I don't expect that to happen in the playoffs, but that was very surprising that Boston blew out Milwaukee like that. That was crazy. Number 2, the Phoenix Suns. Gangster. I think Kevin Durant is undefeated since he joined the Suns, right? Every game he plays, I think he wins. I expect that to happen, you feel me? But Kevin Durant is still injury prone. We don't know what he's going to be like in the playoffs. Right now, they might go up against the LA Clippers in the first round. Phoenix Suns versus LA Clippers first round will be crazy. Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George versus Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. That will be amazing. I can't wait to see that. Phoenix last week, they beat the Wolves, beat the Nuggets, beat the Thunder, beat the Spurs. 4-0 last week. Philadelphia for number 3. MVP Joel Embiid. Yes, he's my MVP. Last week, he beat the Celtics, beat the Mavs, beat the Raptors, and lost to the Bucks. You feel me? And they had another win, too. They had another great win. I just can't remember it. They had another great win. But Philly's definitely been on timing. A lot of people think Philly cannot win it, not even because of Joel Embiid, because of Doc Rivers. I've been saying that all year. I think Doc Rivers is what's holding back the Philadelphia 76ers. I do. I think Doc Rivers is what's stopping them from being a championship team. They easily have the best big in the game. He's the most dominant player in the game, Joel Embiid. So if y'all not winning, it's honestly because of Doc Rivers to me. Honestly, it's honestly because of Doc Rivers. Let's see what Doc Rivers does in the playoffs this year. Excuse me. Number 4, the Sacramento Kings. The Sacramento Kings, shout out to them. They've been good all year, you feel me? And they got the coach of the year, Mike Brown. Shout out to Sacramento. Last week they beat the Blazers twice. They lost to the Mavs. They beat the Spurs, lost to the Spurs. They beat the Mavs. No, they lost to the Mavs and beat the Pelicans. You feel me? Good week for the Sacramento Kings. And they already clinched the 3rd seed, so we might get Sacramento versus Golden State in the first round. That's going to be an excellent first round. Excellent first round. But Sacramento might lose, honestly. They don't have no experience in the playoffs whatsoever. Last but not least, my 15th for Power Rankings Week 26, the New Orleans Pelicans. Yes, no Zion Williamson. He's missed damn near the whole season. The Pelicans were supposed to be way better than they are. Nobody expected the Pelicans to be in the play-in. Everybody was calling them a top 4 team. Yeah, right. You feel me? No Zion Williamson. They didn't even have Alvarado most of the year. Alvarado got injured. You feel me? So he was something that everybody was liking. We didn't get to see him play. Brandon Ingram was out. CJ McCollum is not that. You feel me? CJ McCollum is not best player on a championship team worthy. He's not that. You feel me? He's not that. So the Pelicans, they beat the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Grizzlies, and lost to Sacramento Kings. 3-1 last week. Great week for them. But that's going to be my power rankings. The final power rankings is going to be no more power rankings until next year. You feel me? But like I said, I'm going to be going live for every NBA game, every playoff game, every conference finals, whatever. I'm going live. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram at HRW_podcast. Follow me on Twitter at Hoops Wrestling. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.